So we have a little bit more information in addition to the information that you were given earlier. Understand, of course, this is still very new, so the facts are still unfolding. There can likely be some information we receive that might add to this or perhaps contradict it, but I can give you the information that we have right now. As it is now, the shooter who is deceased has a restraining order against him and has to have supervised visits with his children. We believe that at this church that what was happening, a supervised visit, and the shooter came in and what appears to be killed the person who was supervising the visit, killed his own 3 children, and then turned the gun on himself and killed himself. We have been able to contact the mother of the children. She is alive and well and on her way to the scene. So at this point, we don't believe there are any other outstanding victims, and that we don't believe that there are any outstanding suspects either.
Sheriff, is the church the area where they're supposed to do this supervised visit?
As far as the age, I don't know. I know they're all under 15. I don't know what the individual ages are. And yes, I believe that this was the kind of the common spot for them to do the supervised visitations.
Any other way that this could have gone down, Sheriff? You know, you try to meet at a public place. It's a supervised visit, which is technically supposed to be a safe thing. Where did this go wrong?
Well, there's a number of things that we're going to be looking at. Obviously, the investigation will be ongoing, even though there's no outstanding suspect, as in he has a weapon. If he was the person in a domestic violence restraining order, he shouldn't have had a weapon. And there are some other prohibitions that might be in place here of why he should not have a weapon, so we're very interested to find out that. Obviously, that doesn't change the tragedy that occurred here, but there are still going to be a lot of unanswered questions. This investigation will continue to go on for some time.
ABC 10 has identified the shooter. I'm not going to say it in case this is live and it's not supposed to be out, but can you provide the name of the shooter?
I don't know the name of the shooter,
Okay.
so I would if I had it. I just don't know it.
Okay.
Sheriff, could you tell us about the person who was supervising the visit? Was that person an employee of the church, or was that someone who was working for someone else?
I don't know what the relationship is of that person, that victim, with the family or the church. I don't have that information just yet.
Sheriff, any information about this restraining order, how long it was in place, if it was something very recent, and was this the first supervised visit with his children?
I don't know that. I don't know the duration that the restraining order has been in place.
Do you know, I take it that the family is local. Is the father a local resident as well? Or is he someone, coming from out of town, maybe to visit with the kids?
I don't know that. I do know that the mother of the 3 young victims was out of town. I don't know if she lives out of town and has to return here, but she was contacted out of town.
Just to clarify, a social worker, a state worker, what are we talking about?
I honestly don't have that information. I'd tell you if I know it. I just don't have it as I stand here.
Obviously very upsetting, law enforcement, everybody that's involved in a case like this.
It's very upsetting. There's a lot of ways that this could have unfolded, and obviously it's a tragedy no matter how it unfolds. There's just no explanation of how these violence and domestic relationships go bad, especially when the victim, appears to do everything right and reach out for help. And so, I would just encourage any person that's in a volatile relationship. You can't fully comprehend what someone is capable of, but if you feel like you're in danger, then get out and get some help and talk to someone you trust, because not that every instance turns out like this, but enough of them do for us to see this tragedy replay over and over again.
Do you know, we know that the children are all under age 15. Do you know their genders or have any other details about them?
I do not. I don't have any additional information on the children.
Okay.
Thank you, Sheriff. Appreciate it.
Oh, and do you know who took out the restraining order against him? Was it the mother who requested?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.